Ready!
1+2, bro. Why am I pressing 2? 1+2. 1+2. He went for 1+2 one more time. 1+2. Why am I going for pressing 2 and shit? 1+2, my guy. Okay. Wasn't a counter hit. It tracks, of course it does. That's that 1+2 break. Oh, I was gonna go for a low or something. Like roll in and then go for a low. One plus two, bro. Why am I pressing 2? Nice. 1+2. 1+2. Nice. What am I doing? And I didn't even step him. How? He went for 1+2 one more time. There we go. Nope. Nice. Got him. Imagine if this was season 1. Bro. He breaks that. I thought I was gonna go for a cannonball. That works. That works! He can even do that as well, bro. The most broken shit in the game. Not too fast. Not fast enough to get it. These walls are not helping, dude. One plus two. Why am I going for pressing 2 and shit? 1+2, my guy. Jesus. What? Oh my fuck. I deserve it. I fucking deserve it. I fucking deserve it. Because I'm instinctively pressing 1 or 2, thinking that he's gonna go for generic. I need to be slow with my shit, not like take my fucking time. Didn't get it. That's a one break. What? One! Stop fucking pressing one! Fucking brain of mine is so stupid. What? Nah, I deserve that. Playing so damn stupid. It's 1+2 breaks, and I'm here pressing 1. Yeah, he gets that. Yeah, definitely. What am I doing? I'm so retarded. I don't even care right now if it's not YouTube like friendly. He gets that. He gets that. Somehow, what he just did there. Bro, down 2 did not even land at all. It completely whiffed. Completely whiffed, bro. Yoshi has no neutral. When he's up close, it's like everything is whiffs. Simple backstep just like gets beaten out by everything that he throws out at neutral. So I have to rely on moves like back 2, CD2, and CD1. Down forward 4 that sometimes don't even land half the time, and when they do land but they block it, you die. That's a launch. Why was I not blocking low there? What was I waiting for? I'm playing so dumb right now. That's... Get off. See, I can do that. That I can do. He's going for all the big moves that people don't usually like get away from in lower ranks. So I'm out of the red now. By the way, I'm gonna add that video. I'm gonna add that clip of me getting destroyed by that Brian. I deserve to get laughed at. Why are you still doing that? Go for the kick. That down 2-2 would have easily got me killed there for whiffing. This game loves to do that. Doesn't know that that's the third hit. Don't blame him though. Okay, so that's what he likes to do. If it doesn't work, he goes for the Demolition Man. Nope. The delay. That stopped him? Crazy. See, he keeps doing it. Like, he doesn't care a single bit that if I'm gonna duck it. That makes sense. You need to work up your mix-ups, bro. You can't just be throwing out the same moves over and over again. If I'm ducking them, throw out the other follow-up instead. That would work. That would have actually worked against me if you actually changed it up. Not just doing the same thing over and over again. But with his low defense, it makes sense. All he wants to throw is attacks. He wants to mash. Nice. That's the first thing that he read against me was that I was gonna go for a high. New changes to the sidestep too. Nice, very smart. Bit of duck. Bit of duck. Little laggy. Nice, nice. It just tracked. It just tracked. Bro, Namco. Can you please stop adding these stupid moves in this game that can track to both sides like that? Please, for the love of God, you're destroying this damn game by doing stuff like that. Not doing anything to improve the game, you're just making it worse. Nice. Oh, he got me. He got me. Okay, love that. Nice, yeah, tracks. It's lagging like crazy, bro. Why are you? What's going on? No, dude. Why would you fix that issue? This is the other thing too. I'm gonna explain what just happened there right after this. Hopefully I don't, like, you know. Yep. Yeah, I'm not fighting him. That game is too laggy. I'm sorry, brother. Alright, so let me just explain what just happened there. With the Double Jin, I ended up going for my key dash into CD2. Now, what happens there is that it actually allows me to flip them over. As you can see, they're flipped over. So in that situation, I can go for some kind of Oki setup. They only have small amounts of choices that they can get away from the situation. If they attempt to side roll or a quick side roll in any way, I can still go for the offensive. It's still my turn. If I decide to go for an attack, I end up winning in that exchange with my down 2-2. If they decide to go for, let's say, just staying on the ground, I still have the amount of Oki setups where it can go for maybe 4-1+2 or whatnot, right? If they decide to go for a stand-up, a quick stand-up, I still have the advantage. But if they pick up with the choice of going with a wake-up back roll, I can land my down 2-2. That would be a free hit. So here, he is now facing away from me, face down, right? If I go for down 2-2, I should get the hit off. But no, I don't. Because they made it so that in Season 2, if you were to go for a back roll, almost the majority of Oki setups in this game that used to work in Season 1, and in past games, in past Tekken games, and all of the Tekken games before Season 2 of Tekken 8, you could actually land your attack if they decide to go for a back roll. In fact, if I wanted to go for CD1, that would have landed. If I go for CD2, that would have landed. Anything that I wanted to do against the opponent just fast enough to where I can land my attack against them, it would have worked. But in this case, you can't do that anymore. And now just remember that that's the reason why that didn't work when I fought that Devil Jin. That I didn't get my down 2-2 to land. Because he got up with a back roll, and they made it so that now back rolling is like an option select. It beats all Oki setups in the game. I still have my turn against him, as you saw, but that should have been an actual hit to land against him. So it's just dumb. That's why I did it. That's why I went for CD2, because I wanted to catch him with my down 2-2. But now I can't do that anymore. Now if I went for CD2, I can't go for any mix-up. It's not gonna work. Okay, he's playing on player 2. Didn't get my landing of that attack. Come on, Yoshi. Oh, I should have ducked, I shouldn't have done that. When you do a back 3 or back 4, there is actually a pause to when you recover. So you can't actually do anything, you can't block. Got him there. You can duck that move that he just did. Okay. The one whiffed, bro. I can't use anything. My only option is to go for down forward 1. That's my only option. And of course that tracks, because why? Let's give him a tracking move. I'm not out of range. It's still minus 13 at that range. Yep. Back rolling just saves his life right there, bro. I don't like what this game has become. One plus 2, and here we go. Of course, I'm dead. 1 plus 2 again. They need to do something with the 1 plus 2s in this game, because you can barely tell what arm he's extending. And with these costumes and all, that just makes it harder to tell. The elbow. That should be minus. gonna get my CD2, or my down forward 4 did not even land. They need to nerf that cannonball move of his. I should not be +5 doing that move. Yeah, he gets away with it. That's so unfair. Yeah. Look at that. So desperately wants to get that hit. What? Breaks it, of course. Ah, of course. That would have been my win. Nice. Still gets that? Okay. Nope. Remember when Yoshi used to have a lot of healing? Oh my god. Yeah, at least I won that game. Nice. You're joking. Really? I better not have lost points for this. Well, why is it like now all of a sudden I lost connection with Steam? Now that dude believes that I just basically rage quitted against him. I can't even enter in an online mode either. So much for having servers for this dog shit game sometimes, bro. I don't... I guess I'll end it there. Alright, so that just happened, and I couldn't really do anything else, right? So just to end it here, I'm just gonna say a couple of things. One, this is the reason why I dropped Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu's one biggest flaw is that he is very inconsistent. A lot of his punish game, at least that's the one thing that I feel that Yoshimitsu tends to struggle the most, is how to punish the opponent. Yeah, he has his 10 frame, his 11 frame, his 12 frame, a 13 frame punish as well, 14 frame punish, and a 15 frame punish. He has these tools, but the range of which you can use them is piss poor a lot of the times. So you have to take a lot of risk using his, at least his 10 frame and 11 frame moves, his 1-1 and 2-2. A lot of the times you don't really have much of a choice to really punish the opponent with Yoshimitsu at a certain range. Like, neutral range is what I mean. When you get behind the opponent, a lot of the times your 1-1 and 2-2 don't do much of anything. So you have to play with a different mindset. You have to try using mostly down forward 1-4 if you want to be able to get something around the opponent when you're behind them. Or if you want to take a risk and go for down forward 2 or down forward 3. Sorry, up forward 3 is what I meant to say. The hop kick, or the knee kick. But knee kick has piss poor range, so you might whiff. Down forward 2, if they decide to go for a down back motion while they're facing away from you to try to crouch and then pivot back, you might not even get a launch. You'll just get like this, you just kind of hit them in the chin and they don't really get launched. You know that animation? That's what's going to happen. So your only real decent option to go for a launch against the opponent if you're facing them and you're behind them is going for CD1 or going for back 2-1. Those are your options, which I didn't really use, which that's my fault right there. But I wasn't trying to go for it in the same time because one, I just remembered now that I could probably go for back 2-1. But then there's a other issue too about that using back 2-1 or CD1. If they do manage to get around and recover quickly enough to then face me and then block, if I go for CD1, it's -17, so I get launched. If I go for back 2-1, same thing, last hit. If they end up blocking the first and second hit of the move because I already committed to using back 2-1, I'm getting launched because it's -17 on block. So it doesn't really matter what I do. At the end of it, I'm still going to get killed. And then there's the other issue too about back 2-1 as well. If you're not exactly behind them fully, like really parallel to their behinds, and you go for back 2-1, there's a chance that the 1 can get blocked. You landed the back 2, but the 1 might actually get blocked because you're not exactly facing behind them. So they can get away with turning right back around, facing you, and then blocking the 1. So that's why I also don't like doing that either. Same thing with 3-2-1+2 at the back. 3-2-1+2, if you're facing them behind, on their behinds and you're parallel to them, you can land all 3 hits for free. But if you're not exactly parallel to their behind, then you actually would not get 3-2 to land. The 3 will land, but the 2 will then end up getting blocked because they'll try to face you and block. And then the last hit, the 1+2, since you're already committing to it, they would end up blocking it, and now you're -14. And against characters like, let's say, Brian and Paul, and I think even June, they can launch you. So there's a lot of problems with his gameplay. So the problem with him in general, and the reason why I dropped him, is that he is super inconsistent. He is super inconsistent. It's one of the things that I disliked about him even in Tekken 7. Because even though he had cooler combo routes, and he still had a lot of the gimmicks that you can still do in Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, I mean, but he was still inconsistent in Tekken 7. And they brought that back in Tekken 8. They didn't really like flourish with the things that made him weak in Tekken 7 when it comes to the inconsistencies, like down 2-2-2 whiffing at the wall, or certain moves not really landing all that well at the wall because of the angle or how far down the opponent is, like drooping, I guess you can call it, while they're trying to like get to the ground. So there's a lot of stuff about him that really makes it really difficult to like him because of that alone. Like, if you want to play somebody consistent and has a sword, play Victor. Victor is your character because he is more consistent at the wall. He's far more consistent with combos. His combos are cool. But the one thing about him is that he can be very boring because he's very simple. He's very easy to play. He doesn't really have a lot of cool stance mix-ups you can really pull off with him. I mean, they kind of try to give him that in Tekken 8 Season 2, but I still feel like he's a little boring. That's why I'm not really maining Victor as well, which I would have loved to main him in Season 1, because he was broken as shit. He was actually broken, in my opinion. But not saying that Yoshi wasn't broken either, but just that I felt that he was more broken. So yeah, that's it. That's really what I wanted to say, is that Yoshi's inconsistent, and if they don't really fix the issues with his inconsistency, then, well, I'm not saying I'm going to stop playing him now, since you guys asked for him. So I will be still playing Yoshimitsu. I'm going to attempt to reach a high level, high rank if possible. I'm not confirming that I'm trying to reach GOD or anything higher than GOD. I'm just saying that I'm going to attempt to hit high ranks until Armor King comes out. So yeah, and then maybe in between the months before Armor King comes out, I'll probably play a different character just to like mix it up a little bit. And if not, then maybe I'll just play it offline, or should I say not when I'm uploading anything, and then play a different character while I'm still trying to like play Yoshimitsu, I guess. So yeah, that's about all. So if you guys enjoyed the content, give it a like. Please leave a comment down if you want to say anything about the video, or what you liked about the video. And yeah, or just comment down with a 1 if you want to continue saying Yoshimitsu on this video. I should be leaving these discussions not at the end of the video, because most people won't really watch it at the end. So I should be leaving them right at the beginning, is what I should really do. But yeah, besides that, maybe you know what, maybe I might leave this. No, never mind. Okay, yeah, stay tuned and stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.